Yes, it's people, and welcome back to another video on the Bridge YouTube channel where we bring you all things Chelsea. I'm your host, the most of Bridge 258, here today to give you the preview for Chelsea versus Middlesbrough at the Borough Stadium, semi-final, part 1. Here we go. So, as always, please make sure to like, share, subscribe, and here we go, of course. Now, I'm going to start with the opposition, as I usually do with my previews, and that will be Middlesbrough in this case. So, with Middlesbrough, again, they're currently 12th in the championship. Obviously, Michael Carrick's their manager. They just recently actually lost 1-0 to Aston Villa in the FA Cup third round, which was quite competitive, I would say, at the very least, against Aston Villa. But, again, at the end of the day, they have lost. Obviously, Chelsea got a good opportunity here for us, of course, to get into that final at the Carabao Cup. Now, in regards to, in my opinion, their style of play, they play, quite attacking football, I would say. It's almost very similar to the Oli ball that we've seen previously, which really goes to show how much of the brains behind Oli Michael Carrick really was. Now, excuse me, for me, again, this is a weak championship side. We have to be beating them at the end of the day. They usually play, if I'm not mistaken, looking at the squad right now, 4-2-3-1. That's usually what they play. So they're going to be really matching us, for formation. They may actually play a back five. Usually they may be going a bit more defensive, but this is their home leg, so they may be going a bit more attacking, which is usually the case. Try to steal like a goal and then go to the bridge and basically just play an iron wall essentially against us, complete low block. So again, you never know. Now, again, with Chelsea Football Club, in my opinion, you have to be aggressive in this game. This is the game where you want to clean up, get your 3-4-5-0, and then after that, stay home, relax, chillax, have a little pillax, as I always like to say. So, it is what it is for me personally. Now, in terms of the Middlesbrough squad that will probably face us, I've not decided to look at the Aston Villa game because personally I think that lineup may be slightly less juiced up, but I would look at a regular squad game, and which was their previous against Coventry, which they lost 3-1. But here's the squad: in Glover in goal, Van der Berg, Fry, Clark, and Engel. That will be the back four for them. Housen and Barleza, hopefully I said that correctly, as the two. And then you have the Cam, left wing, right wing of Jones, Rogers and Greenwood, and Coburn is the striker. Now, that is probably what we're going to be facing. And now let's move on to my club, Chelsea Football Club. Now, apparently Nkunku is not going to be ready or fit enough for this game, so it seems either the rumours are true of the 3 weeks and the other stuff was a lie. I have no idea, but let's hope he's just ready for Fulham maybe. We'll see if that happens. But he's definitely not available for this game. Obviously, no Jackson. He's currently at AFCON. We're missing you, big man. You know what I mean? They're crying for you already on Twitter, big man. So, I already knew the streets were good. I already knew. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Let's go with AFCON for me. Love. But obviously, he's not going to be available. So, probably most likely Bro up front, of course. Now, obviously, Sterling's back in the squad, of course. Played in the last game. He's obviously been on the bench recently. In regards to other players, obviously Lavia is still out. Apparently, he's only a week or two, so he's going to be back quite soon. Ugochukwu, obviously, not back until mid-Feb. And then finally, the only other player I'm thinking about, Chilwell, I think he may have a seat on the bench. I don't think he'll start in this game, but it seems that he's back in full team training. And Chukwuemeka again back in full team training. Probably going to be seeing him on the bench, in my opinion. So, and Buddy Shield's also back training. So, again, a lot of these guys are here and back. So, we're going to be seeing what happens with those, man, quite soon. Now, in regards to what I think Chelsea need to deal with, Chelsea again need to be a bit more attacking. Need to be a bit more on the front foot. It's ironic that people talk about tactics, but, we move. But, be a bit more on the front foot, make sure to find those final passes, be a bit more incisive, be a bit more what you need to do to be doing what you need to do to win that game, in my personal opinion. Now, in regards to what we face, I've said to you guys previously, this may be a time where Middlesbrough are going to be going a bit more on attack. It's at their ground. They want to be making sure that they are literally trying to gun for that goal to win the game and then basically lock it up at Stamford Bridge. So you need to be doing that. But if you're Chelsea, you want to be resting your players, you want to be relaxing your players, and as such, what you want to be doing, you want to be making sure you lock off this game as soon as possible. So that's why, for me personally, we have to be on the front foot. We need to be a bit more attacking. We need to make sure we get a 3 or 4-0 lead. and then we can play some of the young kids at Stamford Bridge with that lead, and give our players a rest if we need to. So it is what it is. So that's really the target if you're Chelsea Football Club right now. So hey ho man, we move indeed. Now, in regards to what I think is gonna actually happen, in terms of like the actual squad that's gonna play, this is what I think. Petrovic will probably be in goal again. I wouldn't be surprised if Thiago Silva starts, and then you have Disasi as your back two. I think Levi Cole will now shift back to left back, and then you will have Malo Gusto back at right back in this game. I think Gallagher's going to come back into the squad, so it's going to be Caicedo, Gallagher, and then Caicedo Gallagher is your two, and then you will have, in my opinion, Enzo in the 10 role again, and then you will have, I think, because Madueke has been rested, Madueke is going to come back onto the right, Sterling got to be on the left, and then I think a hot take, Ahmed Abdi, Palmer is going to play striker in this game. So it's going to be Madueke, Palmer, and Sterling, or in my opinion. I think because Sterling had such a good performance against Preston, they may have to, they may force Poch to drop Mudryk for him. So it is what it is, but that's what I think is probably most likely going to happen at the end of the day. So it is what it is, man. We just got to hold that, as I always say, live and learn. But it is what it is. But hey ho, I think that's probably going to be what's happening. In regards to scoreline, I think Chelsea, if they're smart enough and they play their cards, they can do a Preston against Middlesbrough, and as such, this is what we can do. So I think Chelsea win this game 4-0. But hey guys, that's the video. As always, please continue to like, share, subscribe. I've been your host, Mr. Bridge 258. Dedicate your hearts, and as always, please make sure to stay blue.